Friends, welcome to Cosplay Vicar. In today's episode, I want to try putting a little smoke machine inside my 3D printed ghost trap. I 3D printed this ghost trap probably about 3 years ago now. It was one of the first things I 3D printed. I was really pleased with the way that it turned out. What I did with it was quite simple at the time. The trapdoors just come off and they're on magnets, and inside I have a little setup with fairy lights in here so that I could put some lights into the trap, and using the fairy light pack you can just kind of flick that on. And the lights on here would all kind of turn on. So I was really pleased with this, but I've always wanted to put smoke in it. I liked the idea of being able to kind of walk around with it smoking like this, be able to take it off my belt and just have it smoking as I walked around as a Ghostbuster. So I've had that dream for a little while, not knowing how to do it. And then I came across Wayne's Workshop Studio on Etsy. And this guy, Wayne, I think he's based in Norway, although this seemed to come from Germany. So I'm not quite sure exactly where he's based, but on Etsy, Wayne's Workshop produces little smoke machines, battery powered smoke machines. I thought that's exactly what I need to pull this off. So little unboxing for us here. So we'll see what we think of the product, and I'm going to try putting it into my ghost trap and just seeing how that works. Is it as an effective, simple way of being able to put smoke into my ghost trap? So here we go. This is how it comes from Wayne. Nice, nice amount of padding. There we go. 2 items in here. Doesn't seem to have an instruction manual, so I'm hoping this is pretty much click and play and will work. So let's see what we've got. So there we have the smoker. Obviously the juice goes in here. There's a on and off switch at the top. That obviously changes the amount of smoke that comes out there as well. Comes with a few items. There's different ways of getting the setup. Comes with a little bottle of juice to go in there. A little Instagram card. So I don't think that's in instructions. No, it's just about QR code for Instagram, so that's not an instruction. There doesn't seem to be any instructions in here at all. Comes with some tubing. Comes with an extender, so you can actually send the smoke. I could try and send it around the trap. What's that? That's a 3D printed part. So what's nice is this is all 3D printed, and it's been handmade. I think that just disperses the smoke around a number of different directions. So it's like a direction thing. I chose to have it from a 9-volt battery, and this one I wanted it to come with, there we go, a little remote control. It's like a little car remote that you can have in your pocket. It's nice and weighty, and the idea is that I want to be able to press this and smoke then comes out of the trap. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look. So plug that in. Battery in there. Turn it on. There we go. It's not massively powerful. Maybe there's not much smoke in there at the moment. I need to put some more in. It's a nice little trickle of smoke. So there you go. I'm going to try putting this in my trap, and let's see what it looks like. Join me back in a few minutes' time. So this hasn't been as straightforward as I really hoped and thought it was going to be. And it may well be mainly my failure than the failure with the kit. I'm presuming it left Wayne's Workshop perfect, and there were just little things in shipping. I have sent little messages to Wayne as a part of this video going, oh, am I doing this right? And he has been responding in real time. So I've had to resolder the connector, the 9-volt connector, because that had come apart. But that's worked to my advantage because I needed to shorten the length of that connector to get it to fit. In the end, I've worked out that I can make it fit top to bottom. I'm not entirely sure, and this is a question I'm going to ask Wayne, is if this should always really stay upright to work. Does it work as well if it's on its side? I don't know, so I'm going to ask Wayne that question and get his answer. But what I've done is I've velcroed it in. I've drilled some holes in the top of the trap for the smoke to come through. I've also velcroed this in so it sits like that inside of the trap. The 9-volt battery pack is on the side now. It's turned up to full, and that then just sits. So this is held in with magnets that I've put in here. And then that should just drop in. There we go. I am going to change the little battery pack in there for the lights, just to make that all smaller as well, so it all fits better. But let's give this a little bit of a go. So the idea is that I'll be able to press the little trigger inside, and the smoke will then start to generate. And what I want to be able to do is hold this up. It's not coming out very quick at all. It's not working again. Not ideal. So something. So I'm now attaching the smoker to a USB battery just to see what happens, and it works fine. You can see the smoke coming up there. So the idea is I want it to be able to come out of my trap looking like that, which would be sweet. But at the minute, I'm not getting that from my battery. There is something not right about this little setup. So I'm going to have to go away and give this some thought and come up with a little solution, which may take me a little bit of time.
1 week later.
So here we have it, my ghost trap with my smoker in it and working really well. I had so many problems and I ended up on the phone to Wayne at Wayne Industries to try and solve them, but they weren't his fault. I have to say some of the issues that I had were purely to do with the way it had been transported. The 9-volt battery, I had a problem where the connector was bent. So I swapped it out now to, this is now powered by a USB battery, so I can recharge it really easily. We also swapped out some of the fluid that it came with. The fluid wasn't quite working as well as it should. So I ended up picking up some vegetable glycerine and propane glycol 50-50 mix. And this worked really well. The smoke that it produces is fantastic. So what I love about this is the smoke slowly builds up coming out of the trap and then very clearly kind of kicks out some wonderful gushers of smoke. So I'm really pleased with how this turned out. It fits inside really nicely. And I have to say, yes, would I recommend using this to put inside your ghost trap? I would say yes. I had problems with it, but that was not Wayne Industries' fault. In fact, they and he were really, really helpful in solving this. So I'm really pleased with it. I think it's smoking beautifully. And I can't more highly recommend this particular smoker if you want to put one inside of your ghost trap. It's doing exactly what I would want it to do. And I can't wait to the day I get to walk around Comic-Con with a smoking ghost trap, as if I've caught that Slimer ghost or, some Class 5 Phantom. It really does fill the air. So can't more highly recommend it. Love it. I hope you like my ghost trap and what we've been able to do and pull off. It's certainly kind of smokes away beautifully, as you can see in the air. Love it. Hey, until next time, have some fun cosplaying, and I hope you enjoy the new Ghostbusters Afterlife movie. See you soon.